talking about traumatic responses. When you think about post-traumatic stress disorder and what those responses are, this is going to help bring awareness to you, with the people that you surround yourself with, even with individuals that you know that may be suffering from PTSD, or have maybe even suffered, any type of traumatic event in their lives, and maybe they've never even been diagnosed with PTSD, but this is going to help bring awareness of what are some signs that you can look out for that can help identify some of these responses and help you possibly be a support system to them. So just to kind of name the three, and we're going to kind of break it down and review it, but it's going to be intrusive reaction. That is the first one we're going to talk about, is what that looks like, avoidance and withdrawal reaction. And then the last one is physical arousal reaction. So intrusive reaction, this is when a traumatic experience comes back to mind for the individual, the person that has experienced any traumatic event. So this could include intrusive and distressing thoughts, maybe mental images. This is what you would call a flashback. A flashback. So when you think about that word flashback, this is part of an intrusive reaction. Have you ever experienced that?
Have I? Oh, of course, all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get flashbacks.
Yeah. The second one is avoidance and withdrawal reaction. And we see this is a reaction that we used to keep away from. Maybe it's something that we use to protect us against distress. It can include avoiding any type of, you're maybe avoiding talking, you withdraw yourself, you isolate yourself, try to not feel anything, possibly numb those feelings, maybe even avoiding anything that may remind you or could bring back that emotion of any type of that will bring you back to that place of the traumatic event. Social withdrawal is a big one. And then the third one is physical arousal reaction. This is any type of physical changes within the body that the body reacts to when they sense any type of danger. Now, it may not be real life danger when you're looking at it, or anybody from the outside is looking at it, but it's danger to you because it's alerting it's alerting your body, like, hey, you're in danger because of whatever event that you experienced. And so it pretty much tells your body, like, hey, the danger is still present. It's still here because maybe you had a flashback or something reminded you of it. Right. The physical arousal can also be people that are very jumpy, or they're always like looking out, right? Kind of being aware and cautious all the time. It could be outbursts. So when you think about, that's typically the main one that I think when people have PTSD or struggle with PTSD, that's the main one that typically comes out is, man, they go from 0 to 60, 0 to 100 real quick. But it could also be people that have trouble sleeping, or maybe have a hard time. Insomnia. It could be people who have a hard time concentrating. They can't focus.
Yes. So intrusive reactions, avoidance and withdrawal, physical arousal reactions. Those are the three common traumatic stress responses.